And we're live! How's everybody doing, folks? What's rhetorical questions? We can't really hear them what they're saying, so.
Yeah. How are you, Robert?
I'm good, Matt. How are you?
I'm in the Festivus mood, let me tell you.
I know, and we will definitely get into that soon, but for my usual introductions, I'm Robert Lee, the executive video producer and founder of ShaLaLaLa Productions, where we create marketing video as well as creating live streaming content focus on the medical and education sector, as well as a specialty in pop culture. And I'm here with
Matt Haas. I'm a YouTube expert, and I have YouTube channels, and I publish to YouTube a lot. That's about it. And I love Festivus.
which we will definitely enjoy to hear what as they say, as what's your beef. But before I do that, I thought I'd ask, got big things planned for the holidays in terms of shopping and all the festivities?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's going to be a little different this year. We're going to have a reduced family over. Maybe it might even get canceled. We're not sure.
Gotcha.
I typically have the festivities at my house, and yeah, shopping's under control. How's it with you? What's on the agenda for you?
Well, let's see. What there's about 20, 18, 16 more days till Christmas. So I guess some last minute shopping might be in order. But I know, my brother's got the cooking down pat, so that's always fun. I think we'll probably go with the usual the prime rib, but I think he's just a matter of trying to find one with the bone, just because it tastes better.
Can I come to your house?
Well,
I'd love me some prime rib.
I guess that means we have to set up an extra seat, right?
Put me at the kids' table.
Put the kids' table. Oh, okay, unless someone else beat you to it there. So, but yeah, I mean, just the usual, just the family celebrations,
Good.
food, folks, and fun. Wait a minute, is that like a McDonald's?
I'll give you a shopping tip.
Okay.
Do you know what my nephew likes?
What's that?
Cash. Cash is a wonderful gift. It can be spent anywhere. And it's kind of neat giving them, like a high dollar, bill. It's neat. It's cool.
Yeah, I know. Like sometimes, if I know where people like to shop and stuff like that, I'll try to get a gift card. But these days, it's almost like if I get the wrong one, they'd be like, "Oh, they're not gonna buy anything with it." So,
Wow.
and that's where cash comes in handy.
I like giving cash. Say it with cash. That's where the love is.
Well, at least I have the right color for that, which is
Yeah, baby, come on.
so.
I like your holiday, your Christmas tree hat. Very nice.
Even better. Hang on.
Look at that incredible Hulk. Ugly Christmas sweater. Yes.
Yeah, which goes to the point that it's a good thing I'm not in front of a green screen, because I don't know what you would
mostly
see.
be invisible.
Yeah, exactly. So, which ought to be fun. But good golly, let's see. What do I have before we go into the topic? Because I
like your background, the snowflakes. Very nice production value.
thank you. Actually,
And I like how you have the logo over top of the camera feeds. See how the Y dips down under you? That's nice.
yeah, I was trying to go for that. You know, how when you hang a stocking over the chimney and it just kind of drops out there. So when I saw how the Y hangs there, I'm like, let me see if I can do that. So it matters just trying to get it in there. So, but yeah, there was actually when I was trying to put together the pip there, I thought I'd go with a red background, but there's two problems. One, as you can tell, the lettering is red, so it looks like red on red. And then, so then I thought, okay, well, maybe I better put some white background on it. By the time I had it set up, it looked like we were mounted on top of the flag of Canada, so I had to change it up. I won't even bother showing you what the screen looks like, but no,
Looks good. No, it's good.
All right, so where is the? Because I had to rearrange the buttons, because I like them buttons. Let me see. Because I was just gonna like throw up the title card. Hang on. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, that didn't work. Sorry about that, folks. I thought I had this queued up. So let's get right into it. It's the Festivus episode, so let's hear it.
All right. Well, when I think of Festivus, I think of the airing of grievances. So we can do a little preview of what the airing of grievances would look like. And I like to do it around social media. So the things I don't like about social media. And I'll start with Facebook.
Okay, let's hear it.
I don't like how when you stream, you schedule it as a post, and then when you stream, this new object shows up as the stream, and then the post acts as like a forwarder to the. You should be able to set up a unique URL, and then when you stream on Facebook, that URL should persist. There shouldn't be this dual content object type thing. Very clunky, very stupid, very lame. I got a lot of problems with that. That's one thing I got a problem with.
Okay.
On social media. How are we doing? Is we gonna go back and forth? You and I, you and I, you and I.
I was just gonna say like I because like pretty much my my holiday gift to you is the forum's all yours. So keep going, man.
I got a lot of problems with Windows computers in general, because they are so locked in to the x86 stack or the AMD stack, that it will not be possible to ever compete with Apple now that they have their super fast iPhone chips running the computer. Like, I think what Apple is doing is substantial. And I think it's going to move the needle as far as computers go, because Apple has always had a small percentage of the computer market. Even, at any point in history, 5-6% of computers were Macs, and 95 to 94% were PCs. I'm not so sure that percentage is going to hang around now that they have their own integrated chips. And it's not that Windows is being slow about it or not being competitive. It's just that it's not possible, because Windows doesn't make hardware. People who make graphic cards make the hardware, and people who make processors, and people who make memory, and people who make motherboards, and it's too many disparate companies. Like, I don't think it's even possible to evolve the Windows platform basically ever. And if it is, it would be a slow evolution over years. Like, there's no way to catch Apple. So my second problem is PC computers. You need to get with it. And who knows? Hey, Love Audio Production is in the house. Hi, Paul. Mr. Paul Weber from merry old England. Welcome. This is... If you have a gripe or a grievance for social media, drop it in the chat, Paul. This is a pre-Festivus episode. So we're complaining about things we don't like about social media.
Yep, and part of the spirit of giving is pretty much giving as much time and space to fill the space in terms of the grievance that he wished to share with us, as well as you, Paul, and anyone else that's on here. We'd love to hear what's, as I like to say, what's your beef, or what's the beef?
Yep. Oh, what else?
I don't know. You're on a roll, Matt. Let's hear it.
Yeah, I guess I am. Twitter, those micro-blogging platforms. I mean, I don't like that the loudest people on there can actually affect change, even though they're being loud and there's very few of them. In other words, like John Q. Public, not on Twitter. Like, Twitter is 4% of the population. 96% of the people aren't on Twitter, but yet the loud people who scream and holler and complain on Twitter sort of have the ear of the public. Or, in other words, not the public, the companies. Companies will make decisions based on what happens on Twitter, and what's happening on Twitter is a very small percentage of the population. So I don't like when companies make major business changes based on the antics of a small percentage of people on Twitter. That's another grievance that I have. I got a lot of problems with you people, as George Costanza would say.
I'm just waiting for George Costanza's dad jump on and say, "Hey, you want a piece of me?"
That's right. George, wrestle your father.
No, Dad. No.
Oh my gosh.
But I'll jump in if you need a break. But as I alluded to before, it's nothing new. My beef is with LinkedIn Live as usual, just because of how they're indefinitely on their beta mode, where they just haven't had, in my opinion, made it easier, clear as to what needs to be done to be able to be eligible. Although I did, I thought yesterday, I just, I'm not sure if it's either illustrating the point or to tee it up for our Festivus show. I decided to just do a quick live stream of just signing in to the submit the application. But I think I only went to our live streaming friends group. So, but it was just enough to make the point that it was interesting that they shortened the requirements as to submitting the application, where before you had to like list like what your show's about, like do you post, how often. Now it's just like, do you have a LinkedIn account? Is it going to be for your member? Is it as a member of LinkedIn or as a like a business page? And that's it. So it's almost like,
That's a good sign.
I don't know if it's part of me is wondering that because I bugged them so much about like like what's the scoop. And I think in an earlier post I just like say, hey, here's what I heard, here's what they said as to what you need. And now it's all of a sudden it's more just the strength of your member profile or your business page. So we'll see. At this point,
Love Audio Production wants to know how your application is going. I presume it's still pending.
Yeah, considering how I just submitted yesterday. So
Okay.
But they now I think they add a new language saying that it may take up to 6 weeks to review and I think they just said something like, the standard, apologize for the wait. I'm like, nothing new for me, but at least, I'm hoping that they'll be a little bit more clear and transparent with the process. But so that's my beef. At least that's the first beef I have.
Gotcha.
Although I got to be careful. If I talk any more about beef, I'm going to get hungry. That's the only food joke I got right now. Oh, man.
All right. I got more beef. I'll keep going with my beefs.
I'll try to find
So I guess I have to throw some shade at YouTube. Like, even though I love YouTube and I have a channel called All Things YouTube. But, yeah, YouTube and traditional media I've got a beef with. The front page is nothing but Jimmy Kimmel and the big Hollywood television shows and movies and things like that. Not movies, but it's Hollywood. Hollywood has a grasp on YouTube. And Susan Wojcicki even said, she was interviewed, that they know it's a problem and they're trying to get homegrown stuff in the recommended and on the front page. But yeah, it's there's a double, I don't know if I'll call it double standard, but yeah, things aren't the same. Like their YouTube premium stuff, that Cobra Kai, that's a great show, but that content would get suppressed if it was a regular creator. I mean, they swear, they risque situations, teen angst, love triangles type stuff. I mean, it's an R-rated type thing.
Right.
But yet, that one's blessed. So that one gets no suppression. It's in front of everyone. All you see is, when it first comes, in the first season or the second season, that's all you saw all over the interface was stuff like that. And that rubs me the wrong way. I got a lot of problems with that. So that's a fair criticism of the YouTubes. Is the thing that made YouTube great was the homegrown creators. And now it seems to be like they don't want to bother with us. They only want the heavy hitters. And so, yeah. What else? What's there to say about, let's do Instagram. Okay, what don't I like about Instagram?
All right, let's hear it.
Instagram's not bad. Now, Instagram used to have the organic promotion. Like, anytime a new social media platform hits, whatever's most popular rises to the top. And then over time, they start tinkering with the algorithm and they start suppressing stuff they think needs to be suppressed. Then it's harder. So at one time, Instagram, it was all, you could get visibility on there. And then they started tinkering with the timeline and pulling stuff off. Hey, Artfully Blind with Diana is here. Oh, she does not like Instagram, she says. Well, yeah. I don't like that Instagram is owned by Facebook. That's not the best thing in the world. I don't like how people, their 9 recent Instagram posts are on that grid, like the Brady Bunch. And
Brady Bunch, really?
It's yeah, it's 3, 3, and 3.
Okay,
like the Brady Bunch with Alice in the middle. Come on now, come on. Anyway, what I'm complaining about is a lot of Instagram users, they try and pay very close attention to those last 9 so they look good in that grid. Like having like an oddball post surround, like if everything's uniform,
right?
Like if it's all fall foliage and then you've got one disco ball in a set, like it's gonna, and that's somehow considered bad. And I don't like that. I think that's a little too much. And she says, I hate how you can't post links, says Artfully Blind with Diana. Yeah, what's up with not posting links? Oh, you can have one link in your bio. So the term link in bio, like why do those 3 words have to exist together? Link in bio. I don't like that at all. Come on, Instagram.
I mean, it surprised me at first because like I didn't know about when I was still learning how to use Instagram back then. In some cases I'm still am, but when I was trying to paste the link, I'm like, why is it not working? Like, oh, you can't do that. I'm like, what?
I know. It sucks. Like you can put a link in there. It'll just be plain text. It won't be clickable.
Yeah. Although I forget what they call it, but some people, what they do when they work around is like, so they like put their link into the Instagram profile, and then when they create the link, I think they have the link set up as like a landing page so that when they go on that link, they can click anywhere on that link there so that it'd be like interactive. Some of them they would do it so it looks just like an Instagram page. So that way, if they post a photo, they click on it and it takes them wherever. I'm like, all right, whatever.
Dude, that's a lot of labor to pull off a simple piece of functionality. That's crazy.
Could be a labor of love, dare I say?
Well,
I was hoping Paul would jump on that one.
I'm not even sure that that's a good practice to do. So you're basically tricking people to thinking they're still on Instagram, but it somehow became clickable just because they followed you. Anyway, whatever.
I just look at it as like, oh, at least it works that way. I mean, I knew it was like a landing page, but I don't know if it's because of like my marketing background. I knew what they were doing just to make things easier. But it's like, whatever. But yeah, I mean, to your point, I agree with the beef on links. Wait, that sounds like sausage links I just said. No way, I said beef links. Never mind.
I got problems with Microsoft.
All right, let's hear it.
Microsoft, where do I begin? First of all, they can't win at anything. They're just not winners over there. I mean, they tried to come out with an iPod called the Zune, and that flopped. They tried to do a phone, and that flopped. I mean, they try and do all of this stuff, and everything they touch just does not persist. My car has Microsoft Edge entertainment system, and it's completely shut down. They just turned it off. Like, it doesn't do anything. You know, Skype is owned by Microsoft. I'm like, great. It's only a matter of time before that goes unusable. Mixer.
Right.
They fired up their streaming service and poof, they canceled it. I mean,
Yeah.
come on, Microsoft. Come on. I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah, it's just not a very well-run company at all. I mean, the Office apps. Okay, Excel and PowerPoint. That used to be the backbone of America. Not anymore. Not anymore. I mean, why? And then I guess their cloud stuff's doing okay. Their Azure cloud. But, I mean, come on. The king of that is Amazon with their AWS, their Amazon Web Services. That you can't touch that. That stuff's awesome.
So you don't use Excel?
No, I use Google Sheets.
Oh, okay. I forgot about that.
Dude.
Here it comes.
If someone gives me an Excel document, like a .xls or XSLS, I'm like, dude, oh my God, so far behind the times. It's like, I just, no. Why work in a document that only you can edit? Like collaboration. You know, when it's online, when it's a Google Doc, it starts out locked down, but then you can share it just visible, share it with comments, or share it with people can interact with it. So you can bang away at the same document. You know, Documentum used to be a thing. Do you remember Documentum? Well, actually.
Document.
It was a content management system. And it was all about checking files in and checking files out. And complicated publishers and stuff like that can you know, manage their documents in a central space. But it was all check in, check out stuff. It became useless when Google does. I don't know. It's just.
So Diana says that she must use Word and their Office software is good.
Well, now here's the thing.
Okay.
Like if you're doing pivot table, like if Excel can do magic. Okay. If you need it to do magic. Like there are things only Microsoft Excel can do that nothing else can do. And I get it. Okay. I totally get it.
Okay.
However, 99% of the users don't need those features. Pivot table, not even pivot tables, because Google Sheets can do pivot tables, but like complex pivot tables, complex programming, like you can do a lot of if-then statements that are really slick in Microsoft Excel. But come on.
So Diana,
what's a substitute for Microsoft Word?
Yes, that's what she asked.
Google Docs. Google Docs is a substitute for Microsoft Word.
But isn't the Google Docs a kind of almost like a slight knockoff of Microsoft Word?
Who cares?
No, I mean, I'm just asking. I don't know.
The answer is moot. It doesn't matter. It's better. It's better because it has the collaboration. Yeah. Okay. Oh, here's my PowerPoint. I mean, come on. Do Google Slides, baby. Get with the program.
Well, I was gonna say, like, I know, like with vMix, they have like some sort of feature that you can bring in Microsoft PowerPoint into it, but I mean, if you really want to bring in slides, all you really need is just to be able to hook another monitor in, put it in as a
screen share, baby. Come on.
I know, but I in case if anything goes wrong with the share screen functions, it's like that's also a nifty backup. But then again, Always like redundancies built in, but that's just me. Uh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
PayPal. I got problems with PayPal for sure. PayPal, kind of like an online thing, not necessarily a social network, but it's still on. Does Bill Gates still run Microsoft? No, he doesn't.
Well, I figure he doesn't run the day in, day out stuff, but I figure he still has the key to the place.
I'm sure he heavily influences things. He runs the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and kills mosquitoes and does other important things for mankind.
Kills mosquitoes?
Oh yeah, no, he's all about eradicating mosquitoes because the number one killer of humanity is mosquitoes, with the malaria and the diseases they carry. More people die from mosquitoes than anything at all.
Well,
drunk driving, mosquitoes. Mosquitoes kill more. Yeah, mosquitoes should be eradicated from the earth. Like they should just be gone. And you could do it. Did you ever see? Well, I don't know if I want to go down this rabbit hole, but those mosquito traps are actually sophisticated. That you hook them up to a propane tank, and it has a flame, and the flame activates this vapor, and then it has a fan that sucks it in, and they go after that hot, warm vapor, which to them seems like exhaling carbon dioxide, and they get sucked into the fan, and then there's no way they can join an immunity. They can get an immunity to it or figure it out because it's 100% lethal, and it only takes out mosquitoes. It doesn't take out any other kind of life. Yeah, we should set them up all over the world and let them run for a month. Every mosquito would be dead. Anyway.
I mean, the most I have is like those moth traps. It's not it almost operates the same idea like a fly trapper, but it's like in the shape of a box. And it's like got some sort of like strong moth scent, so it just really attracts it. So, and I've been having like the past year, I've been having some. I know we're going into real bug talk. I wonder what I should call this verbose bugs.
Moths aren't a plague against humanity. Moths are pretty much harmless. Mosquitoes kill people with the infections that they carry.
True, but they kill my clothes. So, but anyway.
That's true too. Yeah.
But I mean, the darndest thing, when I first got it, and all of a sudden I see all these moths coming out of nowhere. I'm like, where the? I gotta get the sensor button. But if they work, I mean, it's like a moth death trap hotel kind of a thing. So it's like,
see, you should have followed the Haas routine for dealing with that.
Let's hear it.
I would have went to my nearest flamethrower store, and I would have just torched the place. It's the only way to be sure.
I know Bill Gates is running the pandemic. LOL. He's a huge proponent of vaccines. Okay.
Yeah, and he's that's a whole other conversation. But yeah, so
okay.
yeah, Microsoft needs to get with the program.
Microsoft needs to, no pun intended.
Yeah, sure. There we go. Where's my rim shot? Sammy Superstar's here.
Hey, Sammy. How am I sounding?
Check 1, check 2.
3, 2, 1. Contact.
Are the volume levels the same between him and I, Sammy?
He says he did something crazy today. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but
please share if it's appropriate. And what constitutes appropriate? Well, you'll never know.
Hey, we sound amazing. Woohoo! All right.
Whoop whoop.
But all right. So to recap, your beef is so far we've got a running tally of Microsoft, PayPal's.
Oh yeah, I didn't say anything about PayPal, did I?
Oh, okay. Let's hear it.
It's not a bank. PayPal has no government regulations. They can literally do whatever they want, and there is zero recourse you have legally. They are officially a middleman with your money. What? They can say, I'm serious? Google or go on YouTube and do PayPal horror story. It will be heart-wrenching thing after heart-wrenching thing where they've got some beef with you and they kick you off and they keep all your money. I can't believe they get away with it. Yeah, they're horrible. PayPal. If you have to deal with PayPal, you export your money the moment you get it. You always have a zero balance. If someone gives you a PayPal transaction,
right,
that same day, shove it to your bank. Don't carry a balance because it could vaporize. Brenda's here. Spirit, throw me a bone live. Hi, Brenda.
I don't know if we can throw her a bone, but we could try throwing her a coaster. You ready for it?
Yeah. Go ahead. Oh, the rainbow fell off.
It's a magical coaster. How did we do that?
This is my everyday coaster. I literally use this every day, Robert.
Really?
So you know.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I do. Oh.
Wait, I guess Diana was agreeing with your earlier point, saying that I better get my money out of there. Oh. All right. She has a tech question for us. Are we doing that here? And I caught the coaster.
Well,
woohoo! Yes, we are. Yeah, we're taking questions. We're also.
We can have. Remember,
yes.
But, as you're asking, this is a good place for tech questions too. In my group, my All Things YouTube group,
as well as here. But yeah, I mean, fire away the question, and if you got a beef that you'd like to share with us, because it's a Festivus theme, we'd love to hear your beef. Wait a minute. Well, you get what I'm trying to say.
I got a problem with Sticker Mule.
All right. Oh, wait.
That makes my stickers. My beef is I don't have any beef with them. I love the company. They're perfect.
All right, you set me up for that one.
Sticker Mule's great, man. I have never. It's rare to deal with a company that is just on it. Quality's good. They do what they say. They say what they're going to do. Everything's predictable. Never had a problem with them. Love Sticker Mule.
Yeah, I mean, actually, I was hoping that we get some beefs coming our way from the audience, because I was gonna say that if we use your beef on air.
Ooh, yeah, look at that. Going live.
Be glad to send you a magnet for your troubles. But considering we're on a roll with our beefs, it's only natural to hear it. So let's see. So our running tally is Microsoft, PayPal. This doesn't help.
How about this? The audience, you mention a social media platform or something related to tech, and I will tell you what I don't like about it.
All right. Let's see. So we already talked about Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter.
I said I don't like that the noisy people can affect change with companies. When companies should. No, I don't have any. I'm not going to say any examples, but okay. I'm just saying that the vocal minority can get companies to do things when companies don't realize that 94% of people aren't on Twitter.
Diana says she hates Twitter. And
Twitter is not a good platform.
Okay, so we got a question here. I'm trying to run Zoom as part of my production on a second computer. I got a capture card hooked up, but it only shows my wallpaper and not what is on my screen.
Yeah, there's a lot of questions I have with that question. Like, it appears what she's trying to do is make a second computer be an HDMI input source to her streaming computer.
Yep.
And I wouldn't do it like that. I would try and get an NDI source over into your streaming computer. So I would try and make your secondary computer that you want to see the video image of, I would do that as a NDI input source, or use some sort of freeware or shareware to just pipe into to do remote control. I don't know if you're on Windows or Mac, but both have software where, like, they're for network engineers, so they can log into computers in the next department over, and they can take control. Yeah, I would.
Well, I mean, the way I would look at it is who's operating it. I mean, if there's any problems with setting up the connections, and okay, she's on a Mac. Well,
Yeah, there's ways. We'd have to Google it. I can't go in. That's a very sophisticated thing, and there's lots of ways to do it, and I'm not sure every single step. And if you miss one step, it's kind of hard.
But to answer your earlier question there, Brenda, if you're using Zoom as a part of your production on a second computer, I think it's just a matter of I'm operating it and I can do it on a PC too. Okay.
See, where's Zoom? Is Zoom on the streaming computer or is Zoom on the secondary? There's a lot of I'm not going to be able to get close to this answer.
What I was going to say is that if you're setting up the monitor to connect to your computer, yeah. So you just want to make sure that how your second monitor is being hooked up to your computer, if it's reading it as a monitor feed or video feed, you just got to make sure that it's reading the right connection. So if it's like I'm not sure like what the second computer is, but as long as it's reading it as a feed, it should display what you're showing on that monitor. But
Joshua Lee is here. Hi, Joshua, your brother.
Oh yeah, I gotta get him in there. Hey man,
he's hey, looks like Fred Sanford. It's the big one, Wheezy. Wait a minute, I used the wrong.
But
not easy.
MVP and don't want to overtax you. So,
oh yeah, telephone support. Yeah, that'll never happen. Artfully Blind says, I hate how YouTube or Google don't have phone support. Well, there's 2 billion users of YouTube. There's probably more users of Google. Billion with a B. I don't think it's physically possible to have phone support. And they do have text support. I don't know how they manage that, but they do.
Okay. I was gonna say, like, Brenda, if I didn't explain it fully, if I might be on live stream Friends later, so I could look out for your question and we could check it out. But I suspect it's just a matter of a hookup question for the way you're describing. And if it's an NDI, as Matt says, it is a process, and it's just a matter of just getting the resources to you. So
what did I like this? Let me. All right, let me share my screen because this is what I did. How do I share my screen? This is something you could do on a Mac between 2 Macs. She said she's on Mac. You could say. You could go on your network and have your second Mac on. Let me actually wake it up. Oh, you can't see me anymore. Okay. And then you could go. You could enable remote login. Go like this. I'll show you on here what I did on the other machine. You can go to sharing and choose this option, the remote login option, that one. But you want to do that on your secondary, your non-streaming computer. And then when you log into it, when you go to network, now this doesn't have sharing turned on. But when you log in, you can not log into the file system. You can log into a screen share session. So it's built-in screen sharing. Let me see if I can do it with another computer. Hold on. Robert, is the audience seeing my camera feed?
Yeah, I got it. I got it on. I got your feed.
Can the audience see it?
Yeah. I mean, we're seeing your desktop right now.
No, I'm saying, can they see me in my camera and my desktop?
No, just your desktop.
Okay, can you make it so you can see my camera as well?
Well, I meant like I've got on full screen on your desktop, but I don't see you.
I know. I'm saying, can you not do that? Can you instead show my video feed?
Okay. Your video feed is your desktop.
Oh, let me stop. There we go. So I'm booting up a different Mac here to see if I can, because that Mac is kind of locked down. It has crippled. It's because it's a corporate Mac. So let me go in here and go to sharing. Turn on remote login. Okay, good. And then turn on file sharing. Good. Now, let's see. Go to computer. No. Network. Okay, I'm going to go back to sharing. It's not showing up on the network. I wonder why. Let me turn on Wi-Fi. Maybe that'll help. See, there's a way. It's a little bit tricky to pull off, admittedly. File sharing is on. Go to, what is it? Go to connect to server. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I will go to, what is this? SMB. That's an internal IP address. It's not going to do anything. Come on. I guess it's not working. Come on, people. Other users can access shared folders.
So Brenda says, I swear folks were talking about doing it using Zoom on a second computer, specifically not to tax the streaming computer, and they made it sound easy. Yeah, I mean, like I mentioned earlier, Brenda, I haven't been up on their latest post, so I mean, they may have, so you can check it out. I don't know if they have it on their Facebook or YouTube page on the live streaming post, but you can check it out. Go ahead.
Here's something you could Google to figure out. I'm not going to be able to solve it here.
Yep.
You go Google remote login. Right there. That's what you want to Google. And then when this works, you'll have like a browser screen. It won't be a browser. It'll actually be like a Finder window. But everything in that Finder window will be your second computer. And that could be a way to get the image, like whatever is on screen of the second computer, it could be a screen share on your primary MacBook Pro that you're streaming from. And that's free to do. You don't need third-party software because it's built into every Mac. But obviously, I can't get it working because there's something I'm missing. But that's how I would do it. I would Google it and then on your second Mac, enable remote login, and then remote log into it. I used to do that when this computer was hooked up over there, and I wanted to, I wanted to be logged in as all things or awesome wood things over here, and I wanted to be logged in on my streaming computer to YouTube as all things YouTube, so then I could go over here and show you the stats of a channel that has 7,000 subscribers versus this, that's how I did it. That's one way to do it.
Okay, so Brenda will try that.
Anyway.
And let's see, Diana had said...
Artfully Blind with Diana has a good point. Oh, come on. Doesn't Amazon have billions of customers as well, and they have phone support? Here's the thing, though. There's a difference. With Amazon, you're a customer. You've given them money. With Google, you're the product. You're not the customer. Customers are people buying ads. So no.
So there's a beat on ads?
I bet you Google does have phone support for Google AdSense purchases. Yeah. Yeah. If you're using a service for free, you are the product. You are not the customer. You're being sold. Your activity and your history and your movements online are being sold to people who will pay for it. Yeah. Send out the SOS. Oh, Brenda G's Designs is here. Lord have mercy, she says. Matt, send out the SOS. Uh-oh. Don't ask Brenda this question. Brenda, we're having the audience put what they don't like about social media in the chat. She's got a long list of things she doesn't like.
She has a long list of grievances?
Oh. Do you not know who Brenda G is? I mean, come on.
Hey, I mean, this is the show that air it. So if you want to air it, Brenda, we're here.
If Brenda G ran the world, it would be a totally different world we live in. Because heads would roll. There ain't enough time, LOL, she says. Well, I hear you, Brenda.
If you got one main beef, we're here for you. So,
hey, Brenda, I hope you're feeling better. She was telling me that she was kind of, having troubles with something. So,
sorry to hear that.
Hope you're on the mend. Yeah. All right, Robert. That's what I have. I think I'm pretty much tapped out on grievances.
You sure? I'm telling you.
Name a social media platform or name something on the internet, and I'll tell you what I don't like about it. Other than that, I think I'm tapped out.
Okay. Well, actually, I was almost gonna say Google Plus, but we don't know what happened to that. So
I did like how they were good for photos. Photographers loved Google Plus. It was great for photos.
How about Tumblr?
It's defunct. It's a moot point. It's not around anymore. Well, everyone on Tumblr went over to Twitter. So, I don't like that about Tumblr. Reddit. Oh, she despises Reddit. Yeah.
Ooh. What's the latest beef on Reddit? Let's hear it.
Well, okay. What I don't like about Reddit is also simultaneously what I do like about Reddit.
So it's a love-hate relationship is what you're saying. Do tell.
Well, I mean, Reddit isn't one thing. Reddit is a collection of subreddits, each governed by the owner of the subreddit and the mods that were appointed to manage it. So to say I don't like Reddit is kind of not really on the mark. Because every subreddit runs by its own rules. And a lot of the people who don't like Reddit don't like the fact that there's so many freaking different rules depending on, like, some subreddits, absolutely no self-promotion. Other subreddits, only self-promotion. So it's like, you can never learn the behavior. You've got to study the do's and don'ts of every subreddit you're in and then play by those rules, and the rules are different everywhere. That's what we don't like about. That's what rubs people about Reddit. Karma points. She's talking about karma points to even post anything. Impossible to get the karma points. Yeah, karma points, I don't fully understand. It's like a made-up currency. I don't, yeah, it's stupid. There's a lot, there's a lot of legitimate gripes about Reddit. But I'll tell you what, though.
What?
I'll tell you what.
What?
Get eyeballs on your YouTube channel.
What's that?
If you figure out Reddit, you could explode. Like, there are eyeballs on Reddit. Because there's a woodworker, Paul Jackman, from Jackman Works on YouTube.
Yeah.
And he's in good with the mods at the DIY subreddit. And that's one of the top 20 most popular subreddits on the freaking website. And they ban all YouTube posts, stuff, but not his. And he gets all those eyeballs on his stuff. Oh, yeah, he's killing it.
Brenda says that she has another one. It's going to be a long night. When she later adds, we could start with Susan. Who's it? What's it?
She's talking about Susan Wojcicki, the CEO of YouTube.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't know how to spell Wojcicki. Yeah, her when I'm the conventional wisdom is that I'm having an illicit affair with Susan Wojcicki. And everything that goes wrong with YouTube is related to the bad social dynamic between myself and Susan. So if something bad happens on YouTube that Brenda's experiencing, she thinks it's because Susan's mad at me and she's punishing everyone that I know on YouTube. That's the running joke over on Brenda Cheese Design's channel. I'm having an affair with Susan.
So what she says, I'm going to start charging karma points to talk to me, and I ain't going to tell anybody how to get to them. Okay, and this is, I agree about the Reddit if you figure it out. Good to know. I didn't even know about that since you mentioned it, so. Because I always thought
Reddit's a crazy place, man.
It was like
live streaming, you can harness the power of Reddit for good. Like they have a Rodecaster Pro forum. They have a podcasting forum. I was posting questions on there because I had some I couldn't get answered anywhere else. So you can make it work for you. You can do it.
Okay.
But it's sort of like the Wild West in many ways over there on Reddit. 4chan. 4chan's just a cesspool.
A belated hi to James. Had a little problem with the Facebook Live there, so wasn't able to post your comment there, but he wished us a good day. Thank you, James.
Thank you, James. Okay, that's what I got for you.
You're all beefed out?
I think I've given all the beef. Yep. All the beef.
All right. Well, let me just make a quick sweep to see if there's any questions we might have missed here. Diana says, "Oh my God, I try to figure out Reddit, but watch tons of YouTube videos." Okay, got it. I think that's everybody. I think anything I mentioned is pretty much kind of rerun material. It's just that the only two mini beefs, well, I should say an ongoing beef, just a matter of just always preaching the importance of a pre-production and those that just bypass it and just flying by the seat of your pants. It's not a good idea, is all I can add. That and, I'm always looking at the big picture of just any time you do any collaboration. Always want to keep in mind of just being able to make sure it's mutually beneficial on both sides. If one, favors, if one is more than the other, it just, I think you just kind of like run into troubles in the long run. But I don't know. That's more like a teaching moment than a beef. But you get the idea.
Hey, Robert.
Yes.
Can I do some self-promotion? I just put a link in the chat to a video I posted on Awesome Fun Things. See right here, Awesome Fun Things? So I have a 29-second video over there. If you want to check out my video on Awesome Fun Things, do it. I talk about Amazon's terms of service and how zombies, actually the zombie apocalypse is mentioned in Amazon's official terms of service for the Amazon Web Services product.
Well, Brenda brings up a point. If I weren't flying the seat of our pants, Matt and I wouldn't have a third. Well, I mean, the because you guys have a good rapport and you have a good general sense of what's the show is about, you know. But I mean, I'm just like saying, if you're going blind, like you have no idea what's going on, you have nothing planned out. But I mean, if you're flying by seat of pants, I mean, it's within still like the structure of the program. I mean, you guys are fine. I mean, I enjoy hearing you guys exchanging banters and everything.
Yeah, we got structure. Step 1, we open the show. Step 2, we say hi to everyone that's in the chat. And step 3, we talk about whatever the heck we want to talk about. And then if someone gives us an interesting fact, Brenda and I riff off of it and give out free virtual tacos and cowbell rings. Yeah, Artfully Blind with Diana has a question. So, see you guys here in January. Yes, this is the last show in 2020.
Yep, so it's the last show for
2020. On
2020.
Verbose Wednesday.
But we'll be back in January. So, just that I think I mentioned briefly, Matt's got some things he's got to take care of for the end of the year. And for me, it's just more like with the holidays, just family obligations and stuff like that. So, it just made sense. So, but we'll be back in January. Refreshed, batteries charged. Well, I mean, to the point of my analogy is a little bit off. You get the idea that we'll be back raring, ready to go. Is that? Yeah, I think that's
I have a huge web development project that is consuming all of my time, and it's going to take probably about 30 more hours of work to get done. So I'm trying.
Which means more caffeine and more sugary substance to keep going. Candy canes.
I don't know. Caffeine's probably not going to hurt, but yeah, I just need to be done. It's so difficult, Robert. Oh my God.
Well,
you know, it's hard to believe.
What's that?
That I can cobble something together that is mission critical for our company with about 100 active users a day banging on this thing. Mm-hmm. All waking hours of the night, and it, I mean, they're cutting invoices, it's routing work through a plant. I mean, I built something with code I wrote myself. I wrote every line of code on that thing, and they cannot live without it, and it needs some major attention. So that's what I'm focused on.
I hear you. All right, let me make sure we got everybody's questions here. Oh, good to see you, Diane. Thanks for coming by. And I think we're going to take Diana's cue. We're going to sign off in just 1 second. Just a couple of, as I would call, admin stuff. Just a few reminders for those that are looking for... Whoops. Okay, get that working. For those looking for more information on how you can help in terms of Black Lives Matter, it's blacklivesmatter.com, NAACP.org, and just you know, with I know with the holidays and stuff, but those that are looking to help medical first responders in hospitals, whether it's trying to get the word out on anything that they're working on or just how to show support, you know, just drop me a line and you know, just let me know how I can help with any live streaming service that I can help with. And the links are in the description, respectively, on the Facebook Live and YouTube as to how you can reach me. One last thing, for those that are interested in joining the on the mailing list, where did I put that?
Follow the links in the description. We'll give you a shout out, or Robert will give you a shout out.
Thank you. When I was programming the stuff here, I think I might have moved it. So to what Matt said, just look for the information in the description, and if there's anything that's needing clarification, you can always send me an email at robertl@ShaLaLaProductions.com, which you'll see at the end of the show of my email address if I said it too fast. So I think that's about it. So, just got one. I should do a show in January with sock puppets. Well, if you're available, Josh, I'm up for it. I have no idea what would that entail, but we'll figure something out. But on that,
thanks for the suggestion. We like show suggestions. Thank you.
But I'll yeah. So on that, I think as weird as this sound, I think we'll wrap it up. Matt, hope you and your family have a great holiday and Christmas, and ringing in the new year with a lot of joy and fun. And yeah, I mean,
right back at you, brother. Hope things are healthy and warm and fun.
Thanks. Oh, got one under the awesome wood and knit things.
Joshua, are you trying to suggest another YouTube channel for me? Because I might just do it.
There you go. Oh, wait a minute. I think I got the shiny one here. I almost forgot to do that.
Artfully Blind with Diana uses finger puppets on her stream. I saw them. Yeah, they're fun.
Ooh, I'll have to check that out. I might have to take some notes. Oh, wait a minute.
Some people in the woodworking community, they do crafts and other type things. One person makes puppets. He makes, full on
wood puppets?
No, like you would see on the Muppet Show.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's cool. Like it's a thing. I would love to do some puppeteering. They have a marionette or a puppet on Amazon.
Right.
And it kind of looks like me. I should buy it.
Yeah, you should pick it up. Bring on the show.
Yeah.
We won't be able to know who's who when you do that, so.
Well, if you have a puppet, like it can get away with things that you wouldn't normally do or say. But hey, it's the puppet. It's not you. I didn't say that bad word. The puppet said it. Anyway.
Point taken. I got one last request from a buddy that actually had helped us out about an audio issue. He said he likes it whenever we toss the stickers around. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So we'll do one for you, Phil. So here we go.
We can go out with that.
Yep, I'm ready for it.
Which one are you gonna do? You do this one?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
All right.
Are you ready? Here it comes. Oh. That's weird. I pushed it to the side and it came up from down below.
See, I mean, it's all about. I was gonna say a sleight of hand, but I think it's just me being a little bit klutzy there. So I wasn't meant to do. Wait.
Either that or you're warping time and space.
Yeah, something like that. I think because I moved on the other side, I'm being a little bit forgetful of where it's coming from. So
here, pass it to me.
Okay.
Yes, it's coming back. It's coming back. It's coming back. Get ready.
All right.
Other way. Ding dong. Other side.
Hang on. All right, I got it.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Here it comes.
No!
Yes! 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 Oh, it's the little things in life.
We try. So, all right. So,
I hear you, Brenda.
Okay. Sorry, I thought there was a question there, but we'll make sure we'll give Brenda the last word. There you go. All right. On that note, thanks everybody for watching. Wrapping up for 2020. So have a safe and a joyous and a merry holiday. As Matt would say, hit the like. No wait.
Slap like now.
And
press the red button. Ring the bell for notifications.
I forgot to get the link down, but Matt's episode on the
happy. Don't be sad.
23rd is a continuation of Festivus. So if you want to check that out, I'll put that the link up on the comment there. But it was a let me see if I have that still here. Here it is. It was the airing of Grievances episode, and that's on the 23rd on his All Things YouTube channel. So you guys want to check that out. So if you're catching this in a replay, but you really want to see it live, you got another chance for that, folks. So.
Ooh. I put the link in the chat, but I'm signed in as Awesome Fun Things, and I'm not a mod, so I don't know if they got it. But whatever.
Yeah, I was wondering. I didn't see that, so actually, hang up.
I'm gonna have to switch accounts to do that properly. Okay, let's see.
Let me see if I can get there.
Account switch to Awesome All Things YouTube.
Oh, I think I got it. Let me put that up there, guys. So, this is that's the link to Matt's show for the 23rd. There will be beer. Okay, that'd be an interesting episode, Brenda. I guess we could look out for that.
That's part of Festivus. There's the feats of strength where the male head of household has to bare chest wrestle the oldest son. And then after that wrestling match is the formal end of Festivus. So she wants me to wrestle my son bare chested during the show.
If people are taking odds, just let me know what the betting odds are for that when that happens, Brenda. I'll look out for that. So,
well, my son will be 21, and I'm 50, so I would probably bet on the boy.
But you have experience and wisdom on your side, so
that's true.
So it could be
and
an
I
even
fight
match.
dirty.
See, there you go. All right, well, on that note, I'll look out for the odds on that. Have a happy holiday and a happy New Year, Matt. Thanks everyone for watching. Have a safe and joyous holiday for everyone watching. Thank you for watching there, and we'll see everyone in the next year in January. So,
Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah,
and
Happy Festivus,
and a Happy New Year. So, on that note, see you 2020. Looking forward to 2021. That's it for now. Stay safe, everyone.